What's good, YouTube? Lucky Before Famous video, you feel me? Hey, make sure y'all come over to the stream to watch it live at twitch.tv/getitback_Zay. And let's get into the vid, man. Let's
How do you feel about being championed and labeled the Underground King?
It was awesome, but people rap for free in the underground.
Before becoming one of the most successful and prolific underground rappers of recent memory, Lucki was born Lucki Camel Jr. on May 30th, 1996 in Chicago, Illinois at Masonic Medical Center on the city's north side. While he might have entered this world on the city's north side, Lucki was primarily raised on the West End, where he attended school in the suburb of Maywood. During his earliest years, Lucki used to harbor aspirations of becoming a football player, while playing wide receiver for his school team. The only problem was he wasn't very good at it.
So my nigga Lucki back, bro. This nigga used to have a skinhead. Hold on.
While playing wide,
Golly, like everybody went through their bald headed face, but this look, he got a skinny. Oh my god, that boy got a skinny head. But my boy Lucki used to be back in the day on the football field before he started getting into the lean. He used to be on that football field getting crazy.
Wide receiver for his school team. The only problem was he wasn't very good at it, at all. Thankfully, there was something he was much better at, rapping.
Lil Wayne is Michael Jordan to me.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, Michael Jordan.
Lucki wrote his first lyrics while in 7th grade. He wasn't confident enough in his ability at the time to actually perform those songs, but his fascination with the rapper Lil Wayne meant that he was writing one song after another in attempt to improve his talent. The first beat that Lucki ever wrote was for Ron Brown's Jumping Out the Window. This young kid would continue to refine his skill set over the next few years. And by the time he entered adolescence, he was determined to take the art form more seriously. That's when he started heading downtown to the Chicago Library and discovered the music of Chance the Rapper. More specifically, the little-known duo Chance was a part of at the offset of his career known as Instrumentality. I like that he went to a library to discover Chance the Rapper music. It's very,
we don't care about that nigga Chance the Rapper. Talked about Lucki.
From that point forward, Lucki couldn't get enough of Chance's music. And from there, he'd discover other trailblazing artists in the genre like Earl Sweatshirt and Tyler the Creator. After absorbing the music of Odd Future,
so inspirational,
Lucki would backtrack and dive into classics by OGs like Biggie Smalls and Method Man. He expounded upon his wide range of eclectic tastes by telling Nice Kicks, "I really listen to that every day, like I'm going to high school. By the time I left high school, all I was listening to was Mos Def. It just came from the music I grew up off listening to. That's why I always appreciate that wave of music."
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why my boy Lucki is so diverse, and why my boy Lucki, like they saying it right now, bro. My boy Lucki can do it all. He's just so diverse, man. Like, so inspirational, bro. I don't care if I'm a glazer, don't care. But my boy Lucki is really tough, and he can really go into any genre, in my opinion, or diverse in many different genres. He don't gotta stay in rap. He can really diverse into different genres and go crazy.
Music. Having spent the majority of his youth developing his appreciation for all sorts of rap music, Lucki would put his knowledge into action by dropping out of high school and pursuing a career in hip-hop. Lucki began his quest towards musical relevancy in late 2012.
So my boy Lucki,
he dubbed himself Luck X, which was a combination of his first name and the last syllable for his drug of choice, Xanax.
Yeah. When I had the X in my name, it was just some A$AP Rocky fan shit. And I was like 14, 15 when I made that name.
His very first single was a track titled Untouchable Lucki, and it was produced by the music blog Elevator, who also premiered the video to the track over on their YouTube channel. Lucki's music has been brought to the platform's attention by two interns who worked for the company, Antoine Bryan and Kevin Wright Jr., which led to not only the creation of Untouchable, but a second track titled Everything Outside as well. But as popular as those two tracks would become, it was Count on Me and its accompanying music video that received co-signs from the likes of Justin Timberlake and Pharrell that became accompanying
Bro, really look at how skinny Lucki used to be, bro. I think got to that lean. It changed him forever, bro. This man chat, bro. He used to be super skinny, bro. Golly, that was my boy Bigger Belly.
Music video that received co-signs from the likes of Justin Timberlake and Pharrell that became Lucki's calling card, leading to the release of his debut mixtape, Alternative Trap, which dropped in 2013 and helped launch the era.
Bro, like, look at him, bro. This is no freeforms, no dreads. Look how skinny my nigga is, bro. Golly, whole different man. It's a whole different nigga.
Of SoundCloud rap. Having discovered almost immediate success, Lucki soon found himself working with a bunch of big-time collaborators. Artists like FKA Twigs, Danny Brown, and even his childhood hero Chance the Rapper on the track Stevie Wonder, which was a part of Lucki's 2015 mixtape X.
Alternative trap, folks. Like, we was studying y'all, folks. You know that song, Paranoia, folks. That song made alternative trap, folks.
The more music he made, the less it seemed like Lucki was looking to make.
You can hear that Chicago in
It was an intentional decision on his part. He explained to Pigeons and Planes, "When I first came in, I was so serious about making real music. Scott Veneer was my first manager, and I remember saying, I never want to make a radio song. I was super serious about that." After helping define an entire subgenre of rap at the age of only 17 years old, over the ensuing half-decade, Lucki would drop the X from his name and release a slew of nearly half a dozen more projects. But as time moved on, it became difficult for Lucki to keep up with his own pace. What's worse, his mental health began to decline as he battled personal demons, including his addiction to Xanax, that escalated to the point where he was taking a dangerous amount to simply feel any sort of effects at all.
That shit don't put you in no zone, bro, because you be, the crazy part, I remember I used to go to hella studio sessions, just waste studio sessions, bro.
Lucki would take a hiatus from music in late 2016.
Hey, telling y'all kids, stay away. Everybody in the chat, bro, stay away from the drugs, man. I'm telling you, it's just for the better, bro. Stay away from the drugs, all them carts, them pens, them vapes, all that, bro. Stay away from all that, bro. Not worth it.
His personal issues reached their zenith. It took Lucki a little to find his way to get back on track, but the birth of his son went a long way towards giving him a sense of priority and helped him overcome what had previously seemed insurmountable.
Him and my little sister made me feel like I got 2 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, they're my babies.
Lucki would officially return from his hiatus in 2017 with the
W
release
Pop.
of his mixtape titled Watch My Back.
Oh my God, what an this right here, amazing track, bro. Amazing. This was amazing.
Number of tracks that continued to dive into his personal issues. 2 years later, he'd reach mass critical appeal when he dropped his debut studio album, Free Wave 3, a project that was all about substance abuse and heartache. Having burned a few bridges during
you could tell it was some emotion put into that, but the album is tough though, can't even lie, but Lucki definitely put some emotion into that one.
While battling addiction, Lucki moved on from his original home at XL Recordings, and thanks to the success of Free Wave 3, signed a distribution deal with Empire before then associating himself with Future's label, Freebands. After having spent a considerable amount of time lost in the wilderness, Lucki was finally coming to terms with exactly who he was as an artist. By embracing his own pain and channeling it in the music, Lucki only strengthened the connection that he had with his core audience. But he still hadn't managed to turn himself into a mainstream sensation. Now, admittedly, that was partly by design, but as Lucki grew older and wiser, he came to realize that his former preconceived notions of hip-hop were perhaps somewhat childish. So, over the course of 2021 and beyond, he'd set off to accomplish the feat of turning himself into a superstar.
Yeah, I got crazy guardian angels.
To start with, he teamed up with the Philadelphia producer Filthy for the ethereally dark Wake Up Lucki mixtape. That project was successful enough that it climbed all the way into the top 40 on Billboard's top US album sales charts.
Wake up, Filthy!
But it was his next album, 2022's Flawless Like Me, that would accomplish what Lucki had set out to achieve.
No misses. There was no misses on this track. There was 0 misses.
In the first place. This 24-track album boasted appearances from big-time collaborators like Future and Babyface Ray, and helped Lucki solidify his spot in the mainstream by earning recognition from Drake, who took to Instagram and shared some of Lucki's lyrics to the song 13. Which references the Six God's love for the city of Houston. As cool as it was for Lucki to receive a shout out from Drizzy, what was even cooler was the fact that Flawless Like Me climbed all the way to the number 13 spot on the Billboard album sales charts during its first week of release, with 22,000 units being sold.
Because
it was
tough.
He has finally found himself graduating from the King of Underground to becoming the toast of the mainstream. So now that he's finally arrived, what does he plan to do next? Well, according to what he told Pigeons and Planes, Lucki plans to retire from rapping when he's in his early 30s to pursue a role as an executive in television, not unlike what 50 Cent has done over the past few years. He explained, "Not acting, I want to produce TV, documentaries, hella other shit. I just want to be retired by the time I'm 30. I'll be known as some type of legend like Mos Def, half underground, half mainstream. Never sold myself out." One of the documentaries he plans on producing will revolve around the inception of the SoundCloud era of rappers, which he was such an instrumental part of. That's almost 10 years into the future from now, and Lucki still has a lot of runway left in terms of his music career. Will his life unfold exactly as he plans? Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, after all, this has been before they were famous. So Thank you for watching today's episode, and before you leave, maybe consider answering the following question. What would be a bigger deal to you? Getting a shout out from Drake on social media, or seeing your newest album reach the top 15 on the Billboard charts?
Let me see. What would be a bigger deal to me? To be honest with you, I'm going with the top 15 on the Billboard chart. So like Drake is definitely going, like, that's a big accomplishment, getting shout out by Drake and getting Drake to recognize you. But that top 15 Billboards, man, will make me go crazy. Man, seeing an accomplishment like that make me go crazy.
Let me know which of these two things would excite you the most in the comments down below. And when you're finished with that, like, subscribe, and turn on all your notifications to make sure that you never miss a new episode. And if you want to check out a few more come-ups, then be sure to check out for our looks into the celebrities like Kelsey Nicole, Selena Smith,
Yeah, we
and
don't
Pam
care.
Patriots. My name is Clyde Smith, and I'll see you guys in another video.
Hey man, appreciate the. Hey, if y'all fuck with this video, now click one of the other two videos on the screen, run it up, similar vids to this one, and yeah, with that, I'm out. Peace.